Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Anita. As you can already see by the title of the video, I am going to do the going for 48 hours without my phone challenge. In fact, yesterday I turned off my phone last night before sleeping. Here's a little clip of that. Hi. I do feel a little anxious about turning my phone off. Here we go. That. Yeah. And that. I think I have commitment issues right now. Whatever. I'm just wondering how I'm going to sleep tonight because my usual nighttime routine, which is not a good nighttime routine, is to just scroll through my phone on Instagram or YouTube and watch stuff. Here we go. Good night. It's only 10 a.m. and I'm already feeling like the sense of emptiness, which is not great. Anyway, it's time for the news and I'm gonna read a newspaper because I don't have my phone. I don't remember the last time I read a newspaper. It's going great so far. Okay, so it's time for breakfast. I realized that the time I'm using the phone most is now while eating. Is because I'm like, what do I do while eating? And to some of you, the answer might be obvious. While eating, you eat. For me, I was like, what do I watch when I'm eating? What do I read when I'm eating? It is really sad that I felt the need to do. In fact, if I'm going to be like perfectly honest with you guys, I went running and got my camera to film this because it gives me something to do when I'm eating. It is tough watching my mom and dad using their phones around me. Like, they have zero concern for me and my feelings. I'm going shopping now with my mom and it just felt so weird leaving the house without my phone. Because you know, a lot of people keep saying, right, like I don't step out of the house without my kajal, or I don't step out of the house without my lip balm or without my mints. I don't care whether my eyes have kajal or not, or whether I have lip gloss or not, or if my breath is like stinking. I don't care about that, but I never step out of the house without my phone. Like even if I'm just going down to the garage, I take my phone because what if I get bored in the garage? And I miss holding my pop socket and just like scrolling and just like, you know, feeling my pop socket.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's my mom mocking me. So now, since I don't have my phone, we are forced to talk to each other. Mummy, what shall we talk about? What shall we do?
Start Antakshari in Telugu.
I am in Hyderabad and Nikhil is in Delhi. Because I don't have my phone switched on, I cannot even like WhatsApp him or message him during the day. That's kind of tough. I miss him. But it also is now pushing me to use one of these, which I haven't used in a while. Okay, the good old landline. I honestly do not remember when was the last time I used one of these. Here we go. It's ringing. Hi, it's me calling you from a landline. It's really interesting living this day and age without your phone. It's just insane how this 10-digit mobile number is so intricately linked to your identity and your day-to-day life. Don't mind all the laughing, it's just really late o'clock. So, you know what? I'm at home in Hyderabad, so my parents' car is here and like I can get around if I want to. But if I was in a place where I needed to use cabs, I wouldn't be able to because I can't book an Uber when I don't have a phone. I'll have to like get out on the streets and like call a taxi or like find an auto or something like that. And also I'm surrounded by people who know their way around here. So even if I did have a car that I can drive around like I do right now, but I didn't have these people, I wouldn't know where to go or how to get to where I need to go because I wouldn't have maps. I would be that person on the road asking everybody for directions. And also, you know, like I confuse left and right like 50% of the times. So I would be let us just say I would be very, very lost today. So what I'm saying is it's basically a miracle that I'm back home today. The worst part about not having a phone, you're forced into all of these social interactions. So like I was at the shop today, right? And there was a salesperson and there was a sales girl who was helping him. And so like I wanted one of the things he was showing me, but in a different color. So then he asked this girl who was helping him to go and get this thing from like at the back of the shop or whatever. And usually what happens when you're in this kind of a situation is like you take your phone and you like scroll through it and act busy, even if you're not, and you're just looking at cat memes. And then once you need to interact again with this person in front of you, which is when they get the stuff that you want, you just slip into the interaction and go through life. But today, it was nothing like that. There were no cat memes because there was no phone. I had to just like awkwardly make eye contact with this person and then look away for like half a second, then look again and like smile awkwardly and then look away and then look again because this person is looking at me. I have nothing to say to this person, okay? I try to keep my social interactions to a minimum. It was a very uncomfortable 1.5 minutes. My parents are asleep. I don't have a phone. I have no one to talk to, no one to say things back to me. I'm so lonely. I'm Mr. Lonely.
Can you please repeat it? What did you say to me?
Basically, usually when we go to the toilet, we all take our phones and go. I don't know what you do, mommy, but I take my phone and go to keep myself busy, okay?
Okay.
Because I cannot take my phone today. I'm looking at what product I can take into the bathroom to read up, to read what it is made of and like.
Oh my god.
What do you do, mommy? You don't take your phone? Daddy, I know, solves Sudoku puzzles.
Yeah, he does it.
At least I'm not doing that, okay? Not spending like half an hour, 45 minutes like daddy.
So you mean I have to feel happy for it?
Absolutely. You should be delighted and you should feel blessed.
Wow.
To have a daughter like me who's only taking like maybe a DO at max to read. And it's actually very tough. So every day when I go to take a shower, I listen to podcasts on my phone. Now I'm just alone there with my sad thoughts while I'm taking a shower because I don't have my phone.
Use your eyes instead of ears.
And what do you want me to look at? The commode? Here's a better idea. Why don't we keep the door slightly ajar, slightly open, and you can sit outside and tell me stories and I can...
Come on.
It'll be like a live podcast for me.
Sorry, I can't do that.
I'll give you this box of mints if you do. Q-U-E-E
Oh my god.
and triple word score. Wow!
Well done. How is it possible? All kinds you got, high score kinds.
I'm lucky.
Is that so or else?
What do you mean by oral? You think I'm cheating? Is sitting right here, literally I'm not. My own mom thinks I'm cheating and like she's sitting right here. How can you think I'm cheating, mommy? So since I don't have my phone and have like no means of keeping myself entertained, we are playing Scrabble.
It's a good game. You can spend time.
Especially because I'm eating. It is a very good game, I agree. And we're like going through old albums. I look like an idiot in most of them. There's one here, like what am I even doing in this photo? I'll insert this photo here. And somebody broke my star. My star doesn't have the rest of the
star
wall.
hand. They broke the star hand.
Everybody else looks dead. Why am I even waving? Like nobody wants to do anything. Why am I waving the stars so enthusiastically?
You're a star. That's why.
Okay. So it has been exactly 60 hours since I shut my phone off, and it's now time to turn it back on. Where's my phone? I'm gonna take first look at my phone after 60 hours. That was a really interesting challenge. I'm gonna turn a bit lectury, professory right now, but I feel like this is something I need to do every month, like at least once, like one day in a month, not use my phone at all. Because otherwise, it's so easy for me to get just sucked into it and just be like, just like keep scrolling and scrolling and scrolling on Instagram and other apps and all of that. And after a while, even though my mind doesn't want to do it anymore and my mind is like screaming, okay, my mind is like, can we not do this anymore? Can you please set the phone down and not numb me anymore? But my body is just like, it was kind of good to do this challenge and realize that yeah, I can still live without my phone. Surprise, surprise. There were times when I didn't have anything to do in the last couple of days, right? But I found many other things to do in the times that I didn't have my phone. Like I bonded more with my mom. I actually know the directions to some places in Hyderabad now, which I didn't know before because I would always be glued to my phone. whilst we were heading in the car to that place. Does not know the directions. And the last couple of days, I'm like, oh, this. Are you telling me this is how we get there? That's great. Now I know. And plus, I also got to enjoy more people watching and not just be like every time I'm bored or something, just latch onto my phone, grab onto it, and do something or the other on it. And the funny thing is, when I didn't have my phone, I was like kind of craving it initially and wanting to like do stuff on it. But now that I finally can access my phone, the urge is not there anymore. I feel like, yeah, so what if I have like 300 messages? I'm cool. I can deal with that an hour later. I don't have to do that right freaking now. And I'll still be okay. But all in all, I'm really glad to come back to a world where if I want to check something out quickly on the internet, I can just take my phone out and do it instead of having to wait and wait if I'm outside somewhere to come back home and open the laptop and check a few things out. Or just constantly bother my mom for all kinds of things like, hey, what's the time? Hey, June 12th, what day of the week it is? Because I don't have my phone, I can't check it. Or just like, hey, talk to me, keep me entertained. Alright you guys, that was it for this week's video. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it makes you put your phone away a little bit more than you usually do. It's definitely gonna make me do it. Do subscribe so that you catch more fresh content from me every week, and hit that bell icon so that when I put the more fresh content every week, you're notified. And leave a comment below, and I'll see you next week. Bye!
Why are you so sad? Look here. Why? What happened?
Because though I finished my 60-hour phone challenge and I'm out now with my phone, there's no charge on my phone. So I'm going to be stuck without my phone for the next 5 hours.
Oh, so sad.
You don't look sad at all.